What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome to Be For Real podcast. Now, on this podcast, I like to cover things that I haven't covered on my main channel, and this has really been irking me. As you know, children have to stay at home and they just be on TikTok and doing the virtual learning. But it ain't the virtual learning that is irking me. It's the inappropriate dances for me. Okay? And it shocks me that I really have to say this, because people really try to make excuses for why a child is doing an inappropriate dance. And by inappropriate, I mean, it's basically it's the same dance as a grown adult would do, trying to be sexy. But I want to talk about this because, like I said, it shocks me, but people need to know, if they're not thinking about the possibilities and they just thinking about their children going viral and just uploading stuff that predators can see. It really bugs me, it irks me, and I'll give you some examples of what has happened in the past, okay? So, first of all, let me say this. I am a mother of a 3, almost 4-year-old, and she isn't on TikTok or anything like that. I'm not ready for nothing like that, and I'm not thinking of monetizing my child. That part too gets on my nerves, because a lot of parents just thinking about money. They're just thinking about getting the views. They're just thinking about getting the followers. And you got to think about more than that. I say that because a prime example of a child that was put in the limelight in an inappropriate way is JonBenet. Everybody should know who JonBenet is. Rest in peace, baby girl. Rest in peace. I hope that you're okay. Let me say that. Because she was found murdered in her own home. And her field of work was, I guess it was pageants and stuff. But to me, JonBenet, JonBenet's appearance, the makeup, the lipstick, the outfits were very inappropriate. And she appeared like, it was freaky, because she appeared as if she was an older girl, or a woman even, with all of the makeup that she had on. I remember I was working fast food, and on this particular day, I think that a hotel had a convention where it was a lot of cheerleaders and stuff. And don't get me wrong, I understand that the little girls gotta look nice, but little girls don't need makeup, period. They don't. At that age, they don't get much acne, if any, because they didn't hit puberty yet. They don't need makeup. I can see if it's a little Vaseline or a little gloss or something. But why does it have to be blush, highlighter, foundation? I was at the cash register pretty disgusted. And I didn't have a child at that time, so my mood has not changed towards it. It was just very inappropriate to me. I don't understand that, and I don't want to block my child from doing anything like cheerleading on it or anything, but I do want the people, the coaches and everything, to understand that I have certain guidelines and boundaries that I'm not going to let you cross. And that's just going to be what it is. That's just, if I have to make my own dance studio and my own, this is why I'm doing everything that I'm doing now. If I have to make my own dance studio and I have to hire people to choreograph, and it be choreography that I respect and that is age appropriate, then that's what I'll save up to do. I'm not going to block her blessings, but y'all not going to put my child out there in an inappropriate way. And there are child predators that go to these cheerleading things, both man and woman. There are sexual deviants online everywhere. It's people that's liking the videos and pictures, and you don't even know that they are, what do you call that? And they are actual child predators that have been arrested and charged for either raping, touching, talking to online a underage little girl. Y'all acting like y'all really don't know the possibilities of the things that can happen. I don't play that. And that's one reason why, a huge reason why, I don't post my child much. And when I do post her, it's a picture with me. Don't get it fucked up. Because you're always going to see who you have to go through. You're always going to see who you have to go through. And that's me. I remember I had a conversation with my older sister about her doing dance competitions and stuff like that, and I agree. I feel like I can see my daughter doing that. However, some of them dance moves like is just not appropriate to me. It's not. And if it's not my place to tell the choreographer that, then my child doesn't have to be there. And to me, that's not difficult. It's smart. I'm never going to put my child in a position that is dangerous. As parents, we have to be that person that is their protector. Because if we not, who do they have? You know how many kids actually get raped and don't tell their parents about it? Children that actually get molested and harbor those feelings and that pain for the rest of their lives. And they may tell a complete stranger versus their family of what happened. Another prime example of the inappropriate dances is, it was just a documentary on Netflix that got taken down, and there is a whole lawsuit that is going on right now. And that documentary, I mean, it wasn't really, I guess you can call it a documentary, but whatever it was, right? A series, I don't know. Whatever it was, Netflix is in big trouble for green lighting that shit. Because it's inappropriate. It's very inappropriate to share things and videos of children doing inappropriate things and inappropriate dance moves when there is so much that can happen to them. Do you know how many children build relationships with weirdos online, and they start to feel comfortable enough to go and see said person, and they don't come back no more? I remember that happened to this boy. I seen it on some show where this boy, he was talking to some girl, and he was never seen again. He took a taxi and was never seen again. There are real life devils out here. So don't just think of views, don't think of numbers, don't think of money when it comes to your children. Because you are supposed to make that money. As their parent, you are supposed to make that money. Keep your children away from it. Period. Once my child gets to an appropriate age, such as 18, and really it's 21, but it's 18 for certain things, she will be able to make those decisions as long as she comes to me to talk about it. We gotta talk about it. You gotta show me these dance moves. Run it down. And I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. I don't know if TikTok is going to be around. If it's going to be around for years and years to come. Once my child is, no, once my child is 18, but I still would like to green light or delete what I feel is inappropriate because you are a child of mine. No sick weirdo is going to take you from me. And that's just how I feel. I feel like a lot of parents aren't on a game, and then they want to scream they had no idea that the coach was molesting. They had no idea, you know. It's just like, what the fuck? Y'all gotta do better. I seen, I think it was Ludacris children on the Shade Room, and they was doing some African dance or something. They're not African. They're black. And just because they are in Ghana doesn't mean they, as little girls, have to do those dances. I'm sure it's something more simple for children in Ghana to do. As far as dance moves, I've seen some really good ones. All of that hip winding and all of that shit is a no. Is a no. I actually got into it with somebody who was trying to make an excuse for it, and they were saying, "Oh, it's the culture." So what? They need to get off of that table. They need to go to bed and think of some age-appropriate dances to do. It doesn't matter. If my child got up there, and at first I was here for it, meaning before she started, I was here for it. And then she started, and that shit was inaccurate. I mean, that shit was inappropriate. She's coming down. You gotta get down. You don't know who's staring at your child that's thinking of sexual things. You don't know what they thinking about. You don't know if they thinking about doing something to your child or what. I'm not going to put her in no position like that. None. If she do pageants and stuff, which I'm open to, she won't have no makeup on because my child is beautiful. My child needs none of that. Do her hair up, sure. I wouldn't mind doing her hair up in a nice little pageant, cute little situation. Wouldn't mind that. Because her curls are popping. But all that makeup, lipstick, and all that, no. The line gets drawn at Vaseline, Blistex, and lip gloss. That's it. And honestly, my child she is so funny because she really doesn't even like Blistex. I don't think she likes the texture of it. I don't know because it's not going in her mouth. But she don't like it. I don't know. She's a chapstick girl. So why would I push her into doing more at an age where it's not safe and it's not appropriate? Think of your children. Think of what position you putting them in. Think of it. It's your girl B. Octavia. Thank you for tuning in to Be For Real Podcast, and I will see y'all in my next video.